I wanted to spend a few moments talking about how my shoulder recovery has been going. Long story short, it's been going pretty well. I went to the physio last week and he gave me a bunch of exercises which I feel like has drastically improved the range of motion of my shoulder. I think in the first week, I was definitely quite worried that I wouldn't be able to rehab my shoulder back to its full range of motion. And now I'm a bit more hopeful that I can, because in the first week, literally, this was as far as it will go. Like, I can't even show you. That is pretty much as far as it'll go. And today I'm able to get it up here by myself, which I think is a lot of progress for 3 weeks. And the doctor at the emergency room that helped me get my shoulder back into its socket did say that it would take at least 6 weeks for, I guess, full recovery, if you're lucky. So I'm at the 3-week mark and I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of improvement. Obviously, if I'm gonna move my arm back in different directions, there's gonna be a bit more struggle there because the ligaments are probably not as supported. But other than that, it's actually been okay, and I'm hopeful that I'll be able to recover my shoulder fully. Wait, I should probably share how I dislocated my shoulder. So I was at an inflatable water park where it's basically an obstacle course, and I guess the goal is to get across the obstacle course without falling into the water underneath. And so there was this log-like inflatable object, I guess, and to get across it without falling in, you kind of have to sprint. And so I did. And then what happened was I got through, but then at the end I fell and I had my arms outstretched like this, and then I fell weird. A very common way to dislocate your shoulder is to fall while your arms are outstretched. That's what happened, and I heard a pop. And I was like, yeah, nah. And I was like, yeah, nah. I feel like my luck has utterly run out for this year already, because I've experienced yet another injury, and basically 2 days ago I got bitten really badly by a cat and my ankle is entirely swollen. This is the state of my ankle at the moment. As you can see, it is really, really swollen, and my body is probably fighting really hard to combat the bacteria that has been introduced by the cat bite. But yeah, I just wanted to say, if you ever get bitten by an animal, do take it seriously and seek medical help as soon as you can. That's exactly what I did. I went and got my tetanus shot and I'm prescribed on antibiotics, which I'll be taking to the end of its course. If you don't take it seriously, it could lead to something so much worse, and that is something that you want to avoid.
Stop laughing and spin. Oh shit, it's so cool.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh fuck. Oh.
If you don't take it seriously, it could lead to something so much worse.
I ended up in the emergency department and finally got seen by a doctor after 4 hours of waiting. And I think they're gonna put me on IV antibiotics for like 2 days straight. They wheeled me in for an x-ray and been holding in my pee for literally an hour. But they also put my bag up there. That's interesting.
Okay, so I literally just got allocated a bed and the doctor came around to tell me what's going on. Tomorrow morning they're gonna check my leg and see if it needs surgery or not. Oh my god, I can't believe I might be needing surgery for this. But if everything looks okay, then I'll just be on the IV antibiotics for a while, like a couple of days I think, and then I should be good to go home. This is a lot more serious than I thought. Also, it's like nearly 3 AM, so everyone around me is asleep. So I'm also gonna try and get some sleep myself as well. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Good morning. So I woke up not too long ago. Actually, I feel like I slept okay, but the arm kind of hurts now for some reason. But the nurse said that's normal, so I guess you just have to bear with it. The doctors haven't come around yet, so I don't know if I'm going to be needing surgery or not yet, so we'll see what happens. People are still fast asleep. Oh yeah, the leg still looks quite red.
but it doesn't feel as swollen, I don't think, because I can move it around a bit more without it feeling painful. And I think a lot of the pain has subsided. Maybe it's the antibiotics, but it still looks pretty gnarly. To be honest, I'm a little scared that I'm gonna need surgery. I know it'll be for the better, but the thought of it is a little scary. Guys, the doctors just came around and told me that I definitely need surgery because there's bacteria trapped under the skin that they can't get out unless they do surgery. And so they're gonna cut it open and let the fluids drain out, but they're not gonna stitch it up. And now I'm really fucking scared. I'm going to go into surgery in around 2 hours. I hope it goes well. I'm just kind of scared of the pain. Maybe they'll put me on painkillers. They probably will. But hopefully everything goes well and I'll see you on the other side. Pain-wise today though, it's been pretty okay. I just remember yesterday and the day before, pain was excruciating, especially in the morning because the leg has been stuck in the same position for a long time. And so when the blood pulls to the feet, when I tried to get out of bed, it hurts so much. But today, it didn't feel that bad anymore, so I think that's a good sign. Going into surgery soon, but I look like a naked mole rat. Not that it matters at this point in time. I'm so hungry. Whoa, I look ugly. I just woke up from the anesthesia and I got transported back to my ward. I'm still in the process of waking up, so I feel a little loopy. But I think the surgery went well and I don't feel anything in my leg at the moment. As in, I can still wiggle my toes. But yeah, it went well. I guess I didn't have to be worried or anything. I'm gonna down this bad boy. I'm not actually feeling too hungry right now, but I think I'm still gonna eat it because I haven't eaten for like over 12 hours and I was really hungry before the surgery. Just got served me dinner. Oh my god, mashed potatoes, boiled veggies, and what is that? I can't even tell what that is. What is that? Dude, I can't even tell what this is. I might make some tea. Actually, can't aim. Some sort of dessert. Okay, I'm gonna try whatever the hell this is. This is a gravy. I reckon it's a gravy. Oh my god, it's like a dog's breakfast. I'm so hungry though, so I'm gonna eat it. Beggars can't be choosers. This spinach cake thing kind of tastes good. So I actually did try to walk on the leg, and it's fine. I don't know if it's the painkillers, but it feels pretty good. I can actually put weight on it. I think the doctor said that I might be able to be discharged from the hospital tomorrow, so hopefully everything goes well. It looks like my diarrhea.
It really doesn't taste as bad as it looks though. I'm just being dramatic. No wonder white people kids don't like vegetables growing up, because it's straight up just boiled or compressed into a block like this. I mean, it tastes fine, but for a kid, this looks absolutely unappetizing. Unappetizing. How's there a fly in here? I feel like after the surgery, my hunger cues are all messed up, because while I'm sitting, I can't tell that I'm hungry. But then as soon as I stand up, I'm like, oh my god, my stomach is empty. Final bite of this mystery vegetable mix. Oh my fucking god, I dropped a bit of it. It looks like absolute shit. Milk tea. Mango? It's not that bad. This is good. It's like a pudding. So, what's the worst injury you guys have had? I'm really curious. Drop it in the comments below, and then we can share our misery together. I think the last 2 injuries I've had in the last month wasn't even the worst injury I've ever had. So when I was around 3 to 5 years old, I was living in China, and we had a table that was a bit too tall for me to reach, and my grandpa had a computer which had games in it, and I wanted to play it. So he stacked up a stool, a plastic stool on top of a chair, and then I was playing, and I probably got too excited or something. I fell off that chair, split my chin on the corner of the desk, and don't know if you can see, I have stitches along here. So yeah, I had to get surgery for that. That is probably one of the worst injuries I've had, and ever since then I haven't really done anything else. I'm usually a very careful person, so I don't know how any of this happened, but hopefully my luck will begin to return again. My partner actually told me that this blue really suits me, and it brings out the natural colour of my face, which I've not got much of, I don't think. Actually, this is better than usual. I'm usually quite pale and sickly looking without makeup, but I think because I'm kind of sweaty, I've got a little bit more colour. What do you think? I do like this blue. This is actually really nice. Tea time. I literally just walked into the wrong room because I was too busy texting my friend. I wasn't paying attention. And then when I realised that I was in the wrong place, I saw a lady just in her bed sleeping, and then I fully jumped. I'm so glad she was asleep, because if she was awake, then she would think, what the fuck are you doing here? But yeah, I made it to my bed, and it's bedtime now, so I should start winding down, and hopefully I don't wake up in a fuckload of pain, so I'll see you in the morning. I should sleep like that tonight. Okay, good night.
Yeah, because it was supposed to.
Day 2.
Like we didn't have that.
Feeling pretty good.
And then someone else was
I feel like the pain relief has gone away because nothing hurts, not even my arm. I think they're meant to check my wound today, but I don't know when that's going to happen, and apparently I'm good for discharge today if everything goes well. I haven't tried getting up yet though, so maybe hell will break loose as soon as I try to step on the injured foot. So the nurse just came around just now and told me that I haven't had pain relief since 12 p.m. yesterday, and that's been nearly a whole day now. So that's pretty cool. No pain on no pain relief. Oh my god, doctors came to undress the wounds, and they had to pull out some cloth out of the holes. The wound looks really, really bad, and I was feeling a bit of pain when they took it out. I think I have to leave it open like this for a little bit until the nurses come to patch it all up again. And it's currently just sitting in the open air. I won't show you because it's very, very gory. And then breakfast also came, so I'm gonna eat that now.
My leg is in there. But there's literally no dressing on it. And for breakfast this morning, it's just sad.
So I'm definitely getting discharged today. Just don't know when exactly. And someone has to dress up my wound and do all the discharge stuff. I literally don't know what I'm eating. I think this looks like fruit to me. If you're not Australian, this is literally my least favorite cereal of all time. Wheat Bix. It tastes like actual cardboard. And you literally just dunk it in milk and let it soak up. Oh my god, look at it. It's straight up just, it's like compressed cardboard. But I'm hungry, so anything tastes good. And then literally a piece of bread and some, oh, that's premium. It's Lurpak. Lurpak and some orange marmalade. Nice. And then I'm assuming this is orange juice. Yeah. Alright, and some full cream milk. If I shit myself, then yay. Yay. I've been shitting myself for the last 3 days already, so nothing's going to be new. I'm lactose intolerant. But I've been shitting myself because of the antibiotics, not because of my lactose intolerance. Soggy Wheat Bix. Like straight up, Wheat Bix is the demon of all cereals. Like what the fuck is that? Actually, some people like this. But yeah, we have better Australian cereals than this. I think in hospital they just have to give you the most miserable looking food. Oh man, look at that.
Oh no!
This is actually so sad.
This is actually more disgusting than my cat food. Wait, that sounds like I've tried my cat's food. I haven't. It just looks worse than my cat's food. I just opened the butter and why does that look so mammary?
This is 100 times better than the Wheat Bix. Try to figure out what this is. Definitely not pineapple. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna drink the juice. Is that an apple or pear? I can't tell. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get discharged in like half an hour to an hour from now. Someone's gonna come and dress my wound for me, and then I think they're getting a nurse to come into my home to actually help me dress the wound for the next week. And then in a week's time, I'll get a review back at the hospital clinic to see how everything's going. Okay, so I'm back at home now, and I had the best sleep last night. It was such a struggle sleeping in the hospital because the nurses would be coming around to talk to you or to give you medication. So you'd have a lot of interrupted sleep, and I probably got an average of 4 hours of sleep per night when I was at the hospital. But last night I was just zonked, so exhausted. But yeah, I need to take antibiotics every day until I finish all of these. I actually experienced side effects with these ones, and I've never actually experienced side effects like this before when I take antibiotics. Also, there's like a thunderstorm outside, so we might have a little bit of lightning and thunder as company. But the tablets are massive. This is like the size of my thumb, and the tablet is this big. When I was a kid, I used to really struggle with swallowing tablets, but I somehow got over it. It was good. And to be honest, this morning my leg was a little painful to stand on. I've also been experiencing a bit of nausea too, which is not nice, but I still have an appetite, surprisingly enough. So I'm just eating some leftover food from yesterday because I couldn't really finish it. To be honest, I'm not that upset by what has happened. In fact, I'm kind of glad that I got to take a bit more of a break from work, because coming into this new year, I was not in the mood to go back to work purely because I've been feeling quite stuck about what I want to do with my life, with my career, with just everything in general. And so it was just this looming pressure when my annual leave was coming to its end. So I'm not mad about any of this. It's sort of like a blessing in disguise, even though it came with a lot of pain and suffering. But yeah, it was overall a very interesting experience. And I learned that cat bites are a lot more sinister than you'd expect. So yes, if you ever come across an aggressive or strangely behaving cat, just stay as far away as you can. Don't provoke it. Like, even if it's a cat you know, if you find your own cat looking a little agitated, don't go and provoke it. The nurse that was looking after me did tell me that 9 times out of 10 people who come in with a cat bite will pretty much develop the same infection and pretty much will always need surgery. So it's a lot more serious than what people think. Also, my whole experience in hospital has been really positive. The medical staff have all been very, very lovely. They did their best to try and keep me comfortable and keep me informed about everything. And oh my God, all of this was for free. All of the care, even all the nurse visits, is all fully covered by the government. I mean, you do pay taxes. The taxes do go towards healthcare, but at the end of the day, I don't have to pay any of this out of pocket, which is amazing, and I feel extremely grateful for it. So I hope it stays that way, because healthcare should be free. I think that's all I have to say for now. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comments section below, and I will try and get to them either in the comments or in the next video. But yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, don't give up on yourself. I'll see you in chapter 4.